So much to talk about with this forecast. It is warm out there this morning. We've got some showers in places already, going to have more later. Today, those top temperatures might even get all the way up near 80, but after today, much cooler air settles in, and we are in for a big change in the way things feel and look for the next several days. Here's the radar picture right now. We can see one little blast of showers that's making its way through northern parts of Leon County and southern parts of Thomas County. So we've got a decent little downpour on Highway 84 between Thomasville and Boston, maybe a little bit more on Highway 19 when you're south of Thomasville. There's not so much in Leon County. Most of it is north of I-10. Wakulla County, we're done with this little jolt of showers, but southern Jefferson County, we're seeing a couple right along Highway 98, and these will continue moving east. Things are quiet now in Madison, but we're starting to see a few showers near Live Oak and near Jasper. These two will continue moving to the east. Now, if this was the only wave of showers, we'd be looking for improvement, but it's not the only wave of showers. This is the first one. The actual boundary that'll bring the more robust wave, that is still way off to the northwest. That won't get here till later this afternoon, and it may take until tomorrow morning for the boundary to cleanly exit the area. What that likely means is we could get some lingering showers even overnight or early tomorrow morning before we start to bring in that cooler and drier air. It's going to be kind of a wet mess across the eastern half of the country today. We're going to get some periods of showers, but it's by no means a nonstop all the time soaking rain. 70s our temperature in Thomasville right now, 71 for Tallahassee and 72 in Valdosta. That breeze from the southwest is pumping in that warm, humid air. We're going to watch these temperatures climb even with the cloud cover. It's up to 71 in Perry. It's up to 70 at Quincy. We're still hanging on to 68s for Camilla, for Bainbridge, and for Mariana. The cool spot is Cross City, where it's 64 this morning. That breeze is noticeable out of the southwest, and in some of the downpours, there can be some strong and gusty winds. I've seen some 30, 40 miles per hour earlier this morning out to the west in parts of Jackson County. So we'll be watching for some of those today, and we still have that threat for maybe a couple of more dangerous storms later on when that boundary gets here. The air itself will be very warm, very humid, very unstable. I don't see as much fog this morning because we do have that breeze. The air to the north and west is significantly cooler and drier. It's going to be a soggy Thanksgiving Day parade up in New York City with all the rain that's sliding through, but it's not going to be a super cold one up there. Now, we're going to bring in some cooler air when the winds turn around. That'll start tonight, but what happens is that boundary gets sort of stretched out across the area, and some energy that rides along it to the south even early tomorrow morning could bring another little wave of showers our way. So we've got opportunities for showers this morning, again later this afternoon and tonight, and maybe still tomorrow morning. So all that before we bring in the much cooler and drier air that'll be here for the weekend. It's going to be a nice sunny weekend, but it's going to be a cold weekend. On the Gulf today, winds out of the southwest first, northwest later, like 10 to 20 knots. Seas up to about 4 or 5 feet. I'll put the rain chances around 60%. Most of us in the 60s this morning. I think we could see some spots get close to 80 this afternoon. Lots of clouds, humid, and a pretty good shot for showers again later this afternoon, this evening. Tonight, we'll see temperatures slide back to the 50s. We get rid of some morning showers tomorrow, and here comes the cooler morning temperatures back down into the middle 30s or lower, and afternoon temperatures that struggle to get back to 60.